Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new mystery thriller, American Sweatshop. And this is from director Uta Brieswitz and from writer Matthew Nemeth, starring Lily Reinhart as Daisy Moriarty, who we get a look at the toll of social media through her eyes, who, while dealing with her chaotic personal life, finds herself sucked into the underbelly of the internet through her job, where she's meant to take down and delete posts that are not suitable for social media. And so much of this film is in this room with a headset on, and we see Reinhardt have to act and portray a lot of emotion and reactions to the things that she's watching. And from that perspective, you really do see a strong performance from Reinhardt here, because there's such a range in different reactions and emotions that she has to display throughout this film. And she's a really great anchoring performance, and we see her character of Daisy going through some really rough things in her personal life that adds this tension and suspense along the way. How much longer can she stick with this job before she has to get the hell out of there, because it's just soul-sucking and soul-crushing? This is a fascinating film that has such a great concept and idea. I do feel like the narrative might not be the most fleshed out or most dynamic, but I think it is quite effective as we see Reinhardt's character Daisy going through her day-to-day and experiencing these things, and then experiencing some darker elements in her own personal life that might wind up having her on the wrong end of all this stuff. There's some intense, thrilling moments, especially outside of this call center and everything, and Reinhardt gives such a great performance. You have Daniela Melchior, Jeremy Ang Jones, Joel Fry in particular, who seems to be the more rebellious member of this crew, who keeps bringing to the forefront all these horrible things that they're all witnessing and experiencing. And this film certainly shows the dark hand that social media can have on us, that weight onto our shoulder that it keeps pushing down and forcing us into this darker and darker and darker space. I think Fry's character does a great job of seeing that frustration, and then Reinhardt, as she gets through this film, has to, confront and come to grips with so many of these things. And this is a tight 90-minute film that really explores these elements in such an engaging way. And this isn't going to blow your mind from a narrative standpoint. There are some interesting twists and turns. I do think that it could have dug a little deeper or come up with a more dynamic approach to the story, but I think Reinhardt and Brieswitz do such a good job of collaborating in terms of bringing this story to life and putting these challenges at the forefront. Reinhardt's performance is great. She shows that she can carry a film well, even if it is something smaller and more focused and central in one or two locations. This film has some dark ambiguity and moral quandary about it too, and I think in a really effective way this film has to confront those things. Overall, this isn't one of the best thrillers you're going to watch. It's not the particularly best film out right now, but it's something that has such an interesting concept that can become so relatable and uncomfortable for so many people who spend so much time on social media. It has something interesting to say. It has a great starring performance from Reinhardt, and overall it tells a compelling story that's certainly worth a watch. Those are my thoughts on American Sweathouse. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.